Alright, what is up, guys? March Madness starting today, and we have episode 1 of NCAA basketball Imperialism. Going to be a tough task, but I also got this idea from NattyKash. Huge shout out to him. Let's get into the first wheel spin to see who will be spun first. Have the list of all 363 teams. Who will be first? It is Fordham. And what direction are they going? I know a lot of people use an arrow for this. I'm just going with the basic wheel. Give me a more precise direction. Oops, actually spun again. We have Fordham going south. So let's see where they will go. So Fordham, very tiny here, going straight south to take on the worst team, according to KenPom, in Division 1, Long Island. This should be a win for the Rams, but we shall see. Let me actually pull up the simulator real quick. No home court advantage or anything. Fordham and Long Island. This should be an easy win for Fordham. And it is 74-53 for Fordham. So they will take all of Long Island's land. So we can take Long Island off of the map. And that is Fordham's lands now. Let's go back to our next wheel spin. See who will be up next. Take Long Island off. So they're gone. And it's Kentucky. Kentucky, pretty good. See which direction they are going to go. It is southwest. See who they're playing. So let's go down and over to Kentucky. Going southwest will be Bellarmine. So Kentucky and Bellarmine. And Kentucky barely squeaks out the win. It's very close. But Kentucky will take all of their land. So Bellarmine is now gone. We can wipe them off of the map. And Kentucky will take this land in the central part of their home state. Going back to the wheel. Let's see who will be next. Also, remember, put in the comments what you think I could do better in this series, what you like. Drop a like and subscribe, by the way, if you feel like it. This will be many different parts, though. Santa Clara next up. Let's see who they will be playing, and it is... They're going northeast. Oh, wait a minute. Sorry, guys. Santa Clara, actually, there's not... Some teams aren't on the bracket. Santa Clara... Or on the map, Santa Clara is actually one of those. We're going to have to erase them. Unfortunately, sorry if you're a Santa Clara fan. I'll show those teams in a minute that, unfortunately, we're not able to fit on the map. UC Riverside. And here are the teams that, unfortunately, were not on it. Right there, Santa Clara being one of those. But UC Riverside, which direction are they going? It's going to be north. So let's go over here. UC Riverside. So UC Riverside going north. It looks like that's going to be Cal State Bakersfield. So let's see who will get this one. Two teams out of the same conference, I believe. So two rivals. We'll see who will get it. So it is going to be UC Riverside runs over CSU Bakersfield, and they will take all of their land. I'll show you how I'm doing this. If y'all guys want to do something like this, just change it like that. And now they will control all of the Roadrunners' land. Wipe them right off the map. And UC Riverside, kind of a sleeper pick maybe. They control a lot of land here in SoCal. Let's see who will be spun next. now that Cal State Bakersfield is gone. It might be a little slow going in this first episode, so bear with me. Let's see who we have. It is Loyola, Maryland, but they are not on the bracket. There are about 20 teams that aren't on there, 20-ish, and they're another one of those that are not on the map. I keep saying bracket in March Madness. Duquesne. See what Duquesne can do. And Duquesne is going west. That's going to pit them here against Robert Morris. So let's see who's going to come out on top in this one. Pretty even matchup. Duquesne and Robert Morris. And it's going to be the Dukes. They win 74-67, so they're going to take the Colonel's land. So now Robert Morris is gone. Duquesne controls all this land right in here. This and up is Youngstown State. This and down is the Dukes. So Robert Morris is out. We're down to 357 teams, 6 down. Who will be the next team to attack? This series will probably go on for quite a few parts, like I said earlier, but not quite sure how many yet. We'll see. It is going to be Wagner next. Which direction will they go? It's going to be northwest. So north and west here is going to pit Wagner against Seton Hall. Seton Hall should pretty easily run the table against them. But you never know. Crazier things have happened. We shall see. And Seton Hall does wipe the floor with them. 83-44. So they will take their very small piece of land. So Seton Hall takes all of Wagner's land right there. Not a big dent in the map or anything. But the Seahawks are now gone. No big teams going out yet. Seton Hall would have been the biggest, and they promptly smash Wagner. The next team up is going to be Seattle. Seattle is a pretty big chunk of land out there in Washington. They will be going east. And that is probably not a very good matchup for them. It puts them right in the direction of Washington, but we'll see if maybe Seattle can pull it upset. Washington's not a very good Pac-12 team, but they cannot. Washington wins 72-65, and they will take Seattle's land. Time to wipe St. John's. Time to wipe Seattle off the map. And I know this isn't going to be perfect, but there you have it. Washington now controls all of their land. So the next team up will be, after we get Seattle out of here, who will it be? Still a whole lot of teams on this board. Ball State. Which direction will Ball State be going? Looks like it's going to be north. So that means they are going to play Purdue-Fort Wayne. Think this is probably a winnable game for the Cardinals. But, again, anything can happen. That would give them a large chunk of Illinois. If Ball State can win this, and they don't, Purdue-Fort Wayne beats Ball State. Oh, a pretty big upset. So Purdue-Fort Wayne with a pretty big upset here over the Cardinals. And they get, again, a decent-sized chunk of land here from Ball State. So we'll see who is up next after Ball State is eliminated. Spin this wheel. Little bit laggy. It is Radford. Radford is going to go south. So Radford going south is going to play Appalachian State here. This would be, again, a decent upset. No big teams have even played yet, much less been upset here in this first episode. And Radford's actually going to win. Okay, so Radford going to take App State. Time to wipe the Mountaineers off the map. And again, we're starting to see some teams even just taking one team's land. Pretty big chunk of land there for Radford. Now into 2 states. So we'll see which team will go next after App State is eliminated. It is that William and Mary? No. It is William and Mary. Okay. And the direction they will be going is northwest. That's kind of tough. It looks like it's going to be Richmond here, so that's who we will put them up against. So William and Mary and Richmond. I think Richmond should probably win this one pretty good. But I've already seen some crazy things happen. Not too crazy, but Purdue, Fort Wayne, for instance. William and Mary could also beat Richmond. Okay, finally loaded. That took forever. Richmond does win 77-60. So now William and Mary is gone. Might cut a little bit into VCU's land here, but not too much. Richmond, a little bit of a weird spot of land there, but guess they'll take land however they can get it. Richmond with their first win. The next team up is going to be UC Davis. Go ahead and take William and Mary off. UC Davis, another California team. There are some pretty hard teams out there. Although UCLA is not on the map. The biggest team not on the map by far, so that's going to help. Northwest. Okay, actually it turns out they cannot go northwest, so we're going to spin this again. Any direction besides west they can go, and it's going to be directly east. So that's tough. Right in the middle of their land. I'm going to say that's probably Sacramento State. We'll give them the easier match. That's probably what it is more. So UC Davis and Sacramento State. Neither of these are tournament teams. And UC Davis is going to knock them off. So Sacramento State now wiped off. Again, UC Davis, a pretty big area up here in Northern California. See who is up next after Sacramento State kind of surprisingly lost to UC Davis. See who it will be. It's going to be Boise State. They did just lose in the NCAA tournament to Northwestern. We'll see if they can get a win here going northwest. It's pretty close to where we are right now on the map. And that is going to put them up against, going north and west, probably Portland State. So Boise State, Portland State. Portland State is not very good. So they did jump out to a 38-0 lead on Portland Bible. But yes, Boise State does indeed pay Portland State's land. So Portland State is gone. These teams up here over here in the west, if even just one team beats another, you get a pretty big chunk of land. Boise State already had a lot, now stretching into Washington. That's a very big chunk of land there for Boise State. So now Portland State is gone. And I believe this is going to be the final team of the video, and then we will end it. Wait till round 2 to continue, and it is going to be Southern Illinois. see which direction they're going to go for the final team of the video. They're going west. It's kind of close, but it looks like it's definitely going to be St. Louis. So, Southern Illinois, St. Louis. I think St. Louis should win this. The team out of the Atlantic 10, Southern Illinois has a decent shot. And it is going to be... the suspense is going to be St. Louis by 2. They barely eke out the win. They will take Southern Illinois' land here, down here at the very end of the video. And now Southern Illinois is gone. Go ahead and fill him in with this nice blue color. And there you have it. So this is what the map looks like after the first round. Again, not many changes. The biggest noticeable thing is the Boise State taking land. Even UC Davis maybe a little bit here, and UC Riverside mostly out west. Thank you for watching. Make sure to tune into part 2 coming in, hopefully a day or two. And thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe, and I will see you guys later.